Welcome back to the channel. So if it's your first time watching one of our videos, we're right in the middle of a series looking at some agates that Gary Katt brought back from the Keweenaw this year. And normally I'm outside of my picnic table to start this, but it's just pouring rain outside and it's just kind of a miserable day. So we're going to go ahead and work in the studio today and take a look at these agates. So here's two of the agates that we're going to be cutting today. And they're not as big as the other ones, but you know, I've learned that, you know, when it comes to agates, sometimes these smaller ones are just much better as far as banding, color, just all overall quality. So I'm pretty excited to see what's inside these agates. I'm still trying to make up my mind on which way to cut them based on the characteristics and shape. This one just it's pretty easy to tell, just as big as you can, just across this this part right here, just to get the biggest cross section of the agate. This one here, it's just looking like we've got some sort of a break in the agate right along this edge right here. Not sure what that is. So I thought either cutting right down that or across it, maybe like this. We might get the most you know, characteristics or best cross section out of this agate this way. So anyway, we'll cut them up, give it a try. Okay, let's take a look at this agate. Oh wow, that is awesome. Look at that, there's some purple, looks like amethyst inside that agate. We'll get a better light at that, but that is incredible. Truly cool agate. And let's go ahead and cut this one right now. Turn the saw back on. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Wow. It's almost the same type of agate. Absolutely great. Look at that detail inside that agate. That is so cool. We'll have to get a better light on this, but for now you can kind of see and get the idea what that looks like. Outstanding. Well, certainly turned out good. They almost have like an amethyst type color in that clear part of the agates. So I mean, really unique, really cool, and kind of bizarre that I picked two that were almost identical. So I'll just kind of hold this up here a minute so you can, I don't know if I can. Not gonna be able to see it very good. I'll get a better light on it. We'll take a look at them. So here they are in the light, and just hold them up to the camera a little bit closer so you can see. Got really like an orange splash going on right here. Pretty much just orange agate. And then what's really, really unique about this is this quartz material, or this transparent part of the agate. And what's also crazy is how identical this is to that same agate. It almost like it came out of the same like host basalt or near, like local to each other in the same rock. Very, very cool agates. Let's just put these on the polishing wheels a little bit. Let's get maybe just a nice flat surface on them so we can get some adequate photographs and go from there. Now we're ready to take a look at these agates. I've got a nice pre-polish on them from the 600 hard wheel. So let's take a look at them right now. So I've got this smaller agate here that we've cut, and we put a little bit of a pre-polish on it from the lapidary wheel. It's a 600 hard wheel, and very unique inside. You can kind of see that there's almost like this, can't really call it an amethyst, like a purple amethyst, but it's because of the background and the surrounding agate material, it does kind of throw that color at you. And what's neat about this is it's got, if I bring it really a lot closer to the camera, you can kind of see this orange part of the agate that's just got tremendous detail, you know, at least on that half. And then on this half, you know, it's like that one starburst part right here is really cool. You know, I'm not really sure what that is from, but very, very unique in an agate. Next, we've got this other agate that we cut, and I'll just get it damp again. And this agate started out like, see if I can orientate it the right way, pretty close to this. It was kind of a thinner, longer agate. And then when we cut it, of course, that was what we found inside. Just amazing, really, really spectacular agate. And what's remarkable is that these two agates were very similar in the way that they look. I mean, if I hold these two together, you know, it's almost like they came out of the same basalt rock. So, just a very, very cool set of agates. So, two very cool agates that almost are identical in the characteristics that they have and the display that they put on when we cut them in half. So, very cool. Couldn't have been more pleased with how they turned out, and can't wait to cut more and So I just want to say thanks again to Gary Katt for letting us use his agates for our videos, and just want to give that shout out. And if you like the video, please hit that like and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you part of the channel, and we'll move forward and create more videos as far as lapidary, jewelry making, silversmith, things to do with Michigan stones. And we'll just move forward in that direction. So until then, be well. We'll see you soon.